Hey peeps, welcome to NasTime. Today we're looking at the Saber Pro rooftop tent. Now anyone that follows my channel knows that I've got the Saber, original Saber rooftop tent. Been really happy with that, got no complaints. But I've just come across this one at the Melbourne show and I thought I'd give you a run through the upgrades that they've done on this rooftop tent in comparison. So as you can see, branded with the Saber Pro, it does have a slightly different shape to the original rooftop tent. Gives you a little bit more space, a little bit more headspace than that as well, which is really handy if you're trying to change in the rooftop tent. I do like the fact that it does actually have a removable fly on this one as well. And because to be honest, I'm not a big fan of the flies. I just reckon they pick up a bit of condensation. So, you know, it's great for the bad weather, but you don't always need it. And it's nice to have it been removable as well. So, of course, the original colours, and it has the LST, which is, you know, keeps all the sun out. It's caught me out a couple of times where I've had a bit of sleep in, and, you know, that's one thing you've got to be careful of. But if you don't like the light in the morning, this thing's an absolute ripper. And one of the great features here is the vent that it has, and that's for the diesel heating and air conditioning. And that just comes through, pump it through for those that want those creature comforts. And but for me, never been, you know, don't carry a diesel heater, but you know, plenty of others that like to have that creature comforts. The body itself is actually a fully welded frame. So one of the biggest fears you have with rooftop tents is water getting into it. Now, this has got absolutely no chance of any water getting in. And you know, that's a game changer for the industry. I reckon it's just making a massive difference to make sure that, you know, I'm actually a bit paranoid about leaving my rooftop tent outside, you know, all year, because I've had a couple of issues with previous rooftop tents, and this just really eliminates that. Moving on to the inside, what I want to talk about is the mattress, a real game changer again for me. Now, anyone that's familiar with the rooftop tents knows that they don't always come out with the best mattresses. They seem to focus more on support rather than comfort. This has got a self-inflating 80mm mattress. Absolute game changer, guys. I can't tell you enough, and it just fits perfectly. It's obviously made for this. I've added self-inflating mattresses in my tents in the past, but they tend to be a little bit smaller and they move around a little bit and stuff, whereas, you know, this is just the perfect fit. Now, to help stop the condensation, my tent actually comes with an anti-condensation mat, but they've actually got a foil layer underneath. It actually helps prevent the condensation coming from underneath. So, you know, you've got the fully sealed unit, so you're not going to get water coming in from the top, and you've got double layer of insulation underneath that's going to prevent any condensation coming from underneath. So again, guys, the biggest issue with rooftop tents is seriously moisture. You know, whether it's coming from the top or the bottom, that's what kills a lot of rooftop tents, and this rooftop tent seems to have sorted that problem out. Now, also looking inside, they've got, as mentioned, the slightly different frame. So they've got a support frame or support pole on the top. It will come out with the pockets, you know, that all the rooftop tents have, just for an extra little bit of storage. And it does have some lighting in there as well, which again is, you know, just those are the little things that I've tended to add to my rooftop tents over the years. And that makes a big difference to have it all in there. And you're not drilling holes and that sort of stuff, trying to pass power through and all that sort of stuff. So, you know, again, it just eliminates any risk of it causing any problems. So, of course, the standard ladder that comes with the unit, and the unit overall measures at about 2.25, I think it is, by about 1.4. Now, just a quick interruption, guys, because I did forget a couple of significant features about this rooftop tent. The weight, 87 kilos. So on par with the original Saber, which is absolutely fantastic that they've got a fully welded frame, all these extra features to strengthen it up, but they've been able to maintain the original weights as well. So another thing they've got, which would be really exciting for me, is actually a skylight. So they've got a clear screen through the top of the tent, just to give you a bit of view of the sky through the night. So really great feature, guys. That's a rooftop tent from 23.0. A nice upgrade to the original Saber, which is still a great tent, but yeah, if you want to spend a little bit more and get a few extra features, this is probably the one for you. Well, there you go, guys. Thanks for joining me. I do lots of videos like this. I'll put a couple here, extra videos that you can check out on my channel, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks, guys.